Beloved, the universe listens to the song of your heart. Every desire, every dream, every longing is not random. It is a reflection of what already exists for you in the invisible realm. When you wish to attract a specific person into your life, you are not asking for something impossible. You are calling forth what is already aligned with your energy. First, remember this: love begins within. The more you pour into yourself, the more magnetic you become to others. When you cherish your own being, when you speak kindly to yourself, when you walk with confidence and joy, the world cannot help but notice. That person you long for will feel the pull of your radiant energy without you forcing anything. Do not chase. Do not beg. Do not worry. Simply allow. When you hold this person in your heart with warmth and gratitude, you set in motion a vibration that reaches them. Imagine them smiling at you, speaking with you, holding space with you. As you see it, so it shall be. You are worthy of love. Worthiness is not earned. It is your birthright. From the moment you entered this world, you carried within you the spark of divinity, the essence of pure love. Nothing you do, nothing you fail to do can ever strip away your worthiness. Too often, we are taught that love must be earned, that approval must be worked for, that we must change ourselves to be accepted. But the truth is, you were already enough the very moment you took your first breath. You do not need to perform, to achieve, or to become someone else in order to deserve love. You are love, and you are loved simply for existing. The world may have told you otherwise. Perhaps you have been made to feel small, to feel that affection must come at a price, or that you must prove yourself worthy in the eyes of another. But that is a lie. When you strip away the noise, when you quiet the voices of judgment and comparison, what remains is the radiant truth. You are lovable as you are. You are not broken. You are not lacking. You are whole. When you begin to accept this truth, something magical happens. Your energy shifts. You stop chasing validation from others, and instead you anchor yourself in self-respect. You stop asking, "Am I good enough?" And you start declaring, "I am already enough." This shift draws love to you in ways you never imagined. You become magnetic, not because you are trying to prove yourself, but because you are resting in your natural worth. The universe responds to your vibration. When you feel worthy, you attract people, opportunities, and experiences that mirror back your inner belief. Think of a flower in full bloom. The flower does not beg the sun to shine or the bees to come near. It simply opens its petals, trusting in its own beauty, and everything it needs is drawn to it naturally. You are that flower. Your worthiness is the soil, the sunlight, and the rain that nourishes your growth. The more you trust in your inherent value, the more life unfolds to meet you with tenderness and grace. Love begins with how you treat yourself. If you constantly criticize, judge, or punish yourself, you create walls that block the love you long to experience. But when you speak kindly to yourself, when you nurture your heart with compassion, you create an inner environment where love flourishes. Affirm to yourself daily, "I am worthy. I am deserving. I am enough." Say these words not as a wish, but as a truth. Each time you repeat them, you remind your soul of what it has always known. The relationships in your life will shift as you step into this knowing. People who do not honor your worth will fall away, making room for those who see you as the precious being you are. You no longer tolerate crumbs of affection because you know you deserve the feast of genuine love. You no longer beg for attention because you embody a presence that naturally receives it. There will be days when old doubts arise, When shadows of unworthiness whisper in your ear. On those days, return to your breath, place your hand over your heart, and remind yourself that love is your birthright. No person, no circumstance, no past wound can take that away from you. You are not waiting to become worthy someday in the future. You are already worthy right here, right now. Allow this truth to settle deep into your being. Walk through life with a quiet confidence that you belong, that you matter. That love is always surrounding you and moving through you. Let go of striving to earn what has always been yours. Stand tall in the knowing that your very existence is proof of your worthiness. And as you live from this truth, love will meet you in every corner of your life because love recognizes itself in you. Energy flows where attention goes. Focus on love. Every thought you think is like a seed planted in the fertile soil of your mind. Whatever you water, whatever you nurture with your attention, begins to grow and take shape in your reality. If you dwell on what you do not have, if you replay thoughts of absence, rejection, or disappointment, you are feeding the energy of lack. And lack can only reproduce more lack. But when you shift your gaze toward love, toward gratitude, toward the beauty of what is already present in your life, you invite abundance to multiply. Love is expansive. Love is magnetic. Love is the energy that calls forth more of itself. Too often, people are unaware of how much power their focus holds. They think about what is missing in their relationships, what they haven't achieved, who hasn't shown up for them, and in doing so, they unknowingly reinforce the very experience they are trying to escape. What you resist persists, not because life is against you, but because your attention keeps feeding the very thing you want to dissolve. Imagine standing in front of two doors. One leads to joy, the other to struggle. Each time you focus on love, on kindness, on gratitude, you are choosing the door of joy. Each time you dwell on fear, resentment, or lack, you are choosing the door of struggle. The universe simply mirrors your choices back to you. When you shift your focus, your energy shifts, and everything around you begins to align with that new vibration. Love is always available. It is not outside of you, but within you. When you focus on the love already in your heart, you radiate a light that others can feel. You may notice people responding to you differently, situations becoming smoother, opportunities flowing in ways they didn't before. It is not magic, it is alignment. Energy flows where attention goes, and when attention is anchored in love, life reflects it. Think of your mind as a garden. If you plant weeds of fear and lack, they will grow quickly, taking up space and crowding out everything else. But if you plant seeds of joy, appreciation, and love, you create a vibrant garden that nourishes your spirit and attracts beauty from every direction. What you choose to water determines what grows. Every day is an opportunity to ask yourself, what am I watering with my attention? Focusing on love does not mean ignoring challenges or pretending pain doesn't exist. It means choosing not to let those challenges define your vibration. It means remembering that even in the darkest moment, there is still something to appreciate. Your breath, your resilience, the lessons learned, the promise of a new day. Love is not blind. Love is wise. It sees the imperfection but chooses to focus on the good. And that choice transforms everything. If you long for love in your relationships, focus on embodying love within yourself. Instead of thinking about who isn't calling, who isn't showing up, or what isn't happening, bring your attention to how much love you already hold. Send silent blessings to the people you care about. Celebrate the moments of kindness you experience. As you do, you raise your vibration and become a magnet for deeper connections. Energy cannot help but respond to your focus. When you find yourself slipping into thoughts of lack, gently redirect. Replace "I don't have" with "I am grateful for." Replace "No one cares about me" with "I am surrounded by love in many forms." These simple shifts create ripples that expand far beyond the moment. The more consistently you focus on love, the more natural it becomes until it shapes the very foundation of your life. So today, choose to place your attention on love. Let your mind dwell on what is good, what is working, what is beautiful. Trust that as you focus on love, love will expand. Trust that what you give your energy to will return to you multiplied. And remember always, energy flows where attention goes, so make love your focus and abundance will follow. Release desperation. The more you cling, the more you push away. Relax into trust. Desperation is born from fear, from the belief that what you want may never come, and so you hold on tightly, trying to control the outcome. Yet love abundance, and happiness cannot flourish in the grip of fear. They need space to breathe, space to flow naturally into your life. When you cling too hard, you are telling the universe, "I do not trust." And when there is no trust, there is tension. Tension blocks the flow of energy, while trust allows it to move freely. Think of water in your hands. When you hold it gently, it rests there peacefully. But the moment you squeeze your fist, trying to hold on tighter, the water slips through your fingers. The same is true with love, relationships, and dreams. When you relax, when you release the need to control every detail, what you desire has the freedom to stay and grow. When you cling, you suffocate it. Desperation communicates lack, and lack only attracts more lack. But trust communicates abundance, and abundance draws more of itself into your life. It is natural to want something deeply. To desire love, companionship, success, or fulfillment is part of being human. But when wanting turns into fearing that you won't have it, the energy shifts from openness to resistance. You may think your longing is strong enough to pull it toward you. But in truth, desperation pushes it further away. People feel this energy too. Desperation is heavy. It makes others feel pressured, obligated, or trapped. But when you embody calm confidence, when you trust that what is yours will find its way to you, people are drawn to you with ease. The art of attracting what you desire lies in balance. Holding the vision of what you want with clarity, while also surrendering the timing and the details. This is trust. Trust says, "I know the universe is working on my behalf. I know what I desire is already aligning with me. I do not need to chase or force. I simply need to allow." When you live in this state, you become magnetic. You radiate peace instead of panic. You radiate confidence instead of fear. Consider the times in your life when things flowed effortlessly. Often, those moments came when you were not obsessing or worrying, but when you were simply living, enjoying, and allowing. Opportunities appeared. People showed up. Doors opened. Why? Because your energy was relaxed, and relaxed energy is receptive energy. When you are desperate, you are in a state of resistance. When you trust, you are in a state of receptivity. Trust also means trusting yourself. Trust that you are worthy of what you desire. Trust that you will know how to handle it when it arrives. Trust that you are strong enough to wait without fear, to live in joy while the unseen forces of love and abundance are moving on your behalf. This kind of trust is not passive. It is active faith. It is choosing every day to release worry and replace it with confidence. Whenever desperation arises, pause. Take a breath, Remind yourself that you do not need to grasp tightly to be secure. Say to yourself, I release the need to control. I allow what is mine to come to me in perfect timing. I trust life. As you repeat these truths, you soften the grip of fear and open the doors of possibility. The universe is never late. What is aligned for you will not miss you. Your only task is to prepare your heart by resting in faith, by living fully in the present moment, and by releasing the heavy energy of desperation. The more you relax into trust, the more effortlessly life brings you the love, success, and joy you desire. Surrender is not giving up. It is giving over, handing your fears to the higher wisdom that knows exactly how to arrange everything for your highest good. So release the desperation. Let go of the urge to cling. Stand in the quiet strength of trust and watch as everything you have been longing for begins to move toward you. Not because you chased it, but because you allowed it. Visualize with joy. See this person in your life already and feel the happiness now. The imagination is not a place of fantasy. It is the sacred workshop where your future is shaped. Every thought, every image, every feeling you create in your mind is an instruction to the universe. When you visualize with joy, when you see this person by your side as though it is already real, you begin to align your energy with the reality you desire. The key is not just to see it, but to feel it deeply. Feel the joy, the comfort, the safety, and the love as if it is happening right now. So often people imagine what they want, but they do it from a place of doubt or longing. They picture their desired person, but in their hearts they whisper, but what if it never happens? That quiet doubt cancels the energy of the vision. True visualization requires faith, joy, and presence. It is not about noticing the absence of the person. It is about stepping into the feeling of their presence. It is about smiling as if you are already holding their hand, laughing as if you are already sharing moments together, and living as if the relationship you desire is already yours. The mind cannot tell the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When you repeatedly visualize this person in your life with joy, your subconscious begins to accept it as truth. It then directs your energy, your actions, and even your aura to align with this vision. The universe responds by arranging circumstances, coincidences, and opportunities that move you closer to the reality you have already claimed within. Imagine waking up in the morning and seeing this person smile at you. Imagine hearing their voice, feeling their presence, sharing simple joys like walking together, laughing at a joke, or sitting in peaceful silence. As you bring these images to life in your mind, do not only see them, feel them. Let the warmth spread through your body. Let the happiness wash over you as if it is already your reality. This is the secret. Joy in the now creates joy in the future. You may wonder if imagining too much is unrealistic, but remember, all great creations begin with a vision. Every building, every invention, every achievement was once just an image in someone's mind. Your love story is no different. By visualizing with joy, you are building the foundation of the relationship you desire. You are telling the universe, this is what I choose, this is what I allow, this is what I am ready for. There will be moments when doubt tries to creep in, when the current reality seems to contradict your vision. In those times, hold steady. Return to your inner world and remind yourself that what you see within is more powerful than what you see without. The outer world eventually catches up to the inner one. Your task is not to worry about how or when it will happen. Your task is to keep your heart aligned with the joy of already having it. The joy you cultivate now is a magnet. It draws this person closer to you, not because you are forcing them, but because joy is irresistible. People are naturally drawn to energy that feels light, loving, and expansive. When you live in the vibration of already having what you desire, you emit a glow that others cannot ignore. And the person you are visualizing will feel this magnetic pull. Each day, set aside time to visualize with joy. Do it not as a chore, but as a celebration. See this person in your life. Feel the laughter, the love, the connection. Let it fill you so completely that you carry that energy into your day. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes, until one day you realize the line between imagination and reality has blurred, and what you once envisioned is standing right before you. So hold the vision, and most importantly, hold the joy. For joy is the bridge between the unseen and the seen. When you can feel the happiness now, you open the door for it to become your lived experience. Visualize with joy and trust that what you feel today will manifest beautifully into tomorrow. Affirm daily. Speak words such as, I am loved, I am cherished, I am magnetic. Words are not just sounds, they are vibrations that shape your reality. Every word you speak to yourself carries energy, and that energy flows directly into your mind, body, and spirit. When you affirm daily, you are not merely repeating phrases. You are reprogramming your subconscious mind to believe in your worth, your beauty, and your power. What you affirm consistently becomes the foundation of how you feel, how you act, and what you attract into your life. For many people, the inner dialogue is harsh and unkind. They tell themselves, I am not good enough, no one loves me, I will never succeed. Without realizing it, they are affirming negativity every single day. These words seep into the subconscious, creating a reality that matches the belief. But the moment you begin to change the words you speak, you change the story you live. By affirming, I am loved, I am cherished, I am magnetic, you are planting new seeds, seeds of love, confidence, and attraction that will blossom into experiences aligned with those truths. Affirmations work because your subconscious mind does not question whether something is true or false. It simply absorbs what is repeated. Over time, repeated affirmations form new patterns of belief, and your beliefs shape your behavior, your decisions, and the energy you radiate. When you affirm daily, you are training your mind to expect love, to expect kindness, to expect abundance. And when you expect these things, they cannot help but be drawn to you. The words, I am loved, remind you that love is not something you need to chase. It is already present. Love exists within you, and it flows toward you in countless ways, through relationships, through kindness from strangers, through the beauty of life itself. When you affirm, I am cherished, you affirm your value. You acknowledge that you are not someone to be overlooked or taken for granted, but someone to be treasured and respected. And when you say, I am magnetic, you claim your natural power to draw good things toward you with ease. Magnetism is not about forcing or chasing. It is about embodying an energy so radiant that everything aligned with you feels compelled to move closer. The key to affirmations is consistency. Saying them once in a while may lift your mood, but speaking them daily creates lasting transformation. Make affirmations a part of your routine. Say them in the morning when you wake, in the mirror as you get ready, or at night before you sleep. Repeat them with feeling, as if the words are already true, because in the realm of energy, they already are. The more emotion you pour into your affirmations, the faster they anchor into your subconscious. At first, your mind may resist, Old beliefs may whisper, "This isn't true, you're just pretending." Do not be discouraged. That resistance is only a sign that you are shifting old patterns. Keep going. Over time, the voice of doubt will grow quieter, and the voice of truth will grow stronger. One day, without effort, you will realize that your affirmations feel natural, that "I am loved, I am cherished, I am magnetic" is not just a phrase you say, but a reality you embody. Affirmations are also a powerful tool when you feel discouraged or alone. In moments of doubt, your words can become your anchor. Instead of sinking into fear, you can rise with strength by declaring truths about who you are. The more you affirm your worth, the less you rely on external validation. You no longer wait for someone else to tell you that you are lovable. You declare it yourself, and the world begins to reflect it back to you. So speak your affirmations daily. Say them with conviction, with love, with joy. Feel the energy of the words filling your being. Trust that every time you affirm, you are shaping a brighter, more loving reality. Speak it until you believe it, and once you believe it, you will live it. Tell yourself every day, "I am loved. I am cherished. I am magnetic." And watch as life rises to meet the truth of your words. Let go and let the universe work. Once you've set your intention, live fully in the present moment, knowing what you desire is making its way toward you. There is a natural rhythm to life, a divine order that moves everything into place when the time is right. Just as the sun rises without your command and the seasons change without your interference, so too does the universe know how to arrange the details of your dreams. When you cling too tightly, when you attempt to control the how, and when you block the very flow that is working on your behalf. Surrender is not weakness. It is the deepest form of trust. The act of setting an intention is powerful. It is like planting a seed in the soil of creation. When you declare what you desire with clarity, you send out a vibration that the universe immediately responds to. But just as a gardener does not dig up a seed every day to check if it is growing, you must resist the urge to obsess over your desire. Your role is to plant the seed with faith, water it with belief, and allow the natural process to unfold. Constantly worrying about whether it will happen is like overwatering the soil. You drown the seed instead of helping it grow. Living in the present moment is the secret ingredient. When you are always looking ahead, questioning when your desire will arrive, you miss the beauty that is unfolding right now. The present moment is where joy lives, where peace resides, where opportunities appear. By being fully present, you keep your vibration high, and that high vibration is what draws your desires closer. The future is born from the energy of the present. If you fill the present with anxiety, you create more delay. But if you fill the present with gratitude, happiness, and love, you accelerate the arrival of your dreams. Think of the universe as a wise and loving guide. It knows the fastest, most harmonious path to bring your desire to you. But if you insist on controlling every step, you may unknowingly block shortcuts or miss opportunities. Letting go means allowing the universe to weave the threads in ways you cannot yet see. It means trusting that even delays are not denials, but divine timing at work. Sometimes what you want requires preparation, not because you are unworthy, but because the perfect version of it is still being arranged. Trust is active. It is waking each day with the quiet confidence that what you desire is already on its way. It is walking as if your prayer has already been answered. It is thanking the universe in advance for the manifestation, even before you see it in physical form. Gratitude is a powerful sign of trust. When you give thanks for something you have not yet received, you demonstrate faith that it is already yours in the unseen. And faith is what turns the unseen into the seen. The beauty of letting go is that it sets you free. No more restless nights worrying about how it will happen. No more anxiety about whether you are doing enough. You rest in the knowing that what is meant for you will not pass you by. You relax into the flow of life, and in that relaxation, you become more magnetic. People are drawn to peace, opportunities are drawn to joy, and abundance is drawn to gratitude. So once you have spoken your intention, release it. Let the universe carry it on the winds of possibility. Live your life fully in the meantime. Laugh, love, create, explore, be present with yourself and with others. Fill your days with the richness of now and trust that what you desire is moving closer with every heartbeat. Just as the tides move without your command, your dreams are already in motion, flowing toward you in perfect timing. Let go. Allow. Trust. The universe has heard you, and it is already working behind the scenes. Rest in this truth. What you seek is also seeking you, and in the right moment, it will arrive with grace, beauty, and ease.